ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು
ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ 1080p 70 ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ.
May I kindly request all the participants to kindly occupy the front seats. The guests are arriving soon, requesting you all to kindly maintain the decorum of the auditorium. Can we have the one sitting at the back seats to kindly come and occupy the front seats? Your kind attention, please. Requesting all the volunteers to kindly settle down. May I kindly request everyone to raise as we welcome the guests.
Good evening, please sit down.
Celebrate endings, for they precede new beginnings, says Jonathan Lockwood Hury. Namaste everyone, this is Purti Muralidhar, your MC for the evening. As we pull the curtain of this Adhunika Anubhava Mantapa, the Knowledge Colosseum, I, Spurti, on behalf of B.M.S College of Law, would like to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 8th National Moot Court Competition, sponsored by Karnataka State Marketing Communication and Advertising Limited, Indian Bank, and one more way to think, Knowledge Partners, SEC Online and EBC. May I kindly request Ms. Sahana Florence to kindly welcome the gathering. Over to you, ma'am.
A very good evening and warm welcome to the esteemed dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, participants, students, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this valedictory session of B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 8th National Moot Court Competition 2023. First and foremost, I, on behalf of the management and the B.M.S College of Law, would like to extend a warm welcome to our today's chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice H.P. Sandesh, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, who graciously accepts our invitation to be with us this evening. I request Professor Dr. M.K. Ramesh, Member, Board of Governance, B.M.S College of Law, to felicitate our chief guest. We are honored to have you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Shri G.L. Vishwanath, Senior Advocate, High Court of Karnataka. I request our Principal Ma'am and Dr. M.K. Ramesh sir to felicitate our guest. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. It's my privilege to welcome Shri Siddhalingappa B. Pujari, Managing Director, Karnataka State Marketing Communication and Advertising Limited. I request our Principal Ma'am and Dr. M.K. Ramesh sir to felicitate our chief guest. Sorry, our guest of honor. With a deep sense of appreciation, I extend a warm welcome to Shri Brijesh M. Singh, Advocate and Legal Consultant. I request Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Sandesh sir to honor the It's our privilege to announce that Shri Brijesh M. Singh, he is the moot proposition drafted for our national level moot court competition. Thank you so much, sir. Let me take the privilege of welcoming our guest of honor, Professor Dr. M.K. Ramesh, former Professor NLSCU, for gracing this occasion. I request Dr. Satish, Associate Professor, to felicitate the guest. I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Shri Sanjeeva, we are Senior Manager, B.M.S Trust. I request Principal Ma'am to honor. I feel proud to welcome our beloved principal, Professor Anita F.N. D'Souza, Principal. I request Dr. Shweta, Associate Professor, to felicitate our Principal Ma'am. I also extend a warm welcome to Srimati Raniel Niada, Faculty Coordinator, Moot Society of B.M.S College of Law. I request Dr. Nalini, Associate Professor, to felicitate. Thank you, ma'am. I extend a warm welcome to all the invitees, participants, faculties, staff and students to this valedictory program of B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 8th National Moot Court Competition. Once again, I welcome you all on behalf of the management and the B.M.S College of Law. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We welcome you too to this valedictory ceremony. May I kindly request Ms. Asha Maharshi to welcome Sahana ma'am. I would now like to call upon Ms. Priya Narayan to kindly read out the profile of our chief guest for the evening, Honorable Justice H.P. Sandesh sir. Over to Priya.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Mr. Justice H.P. Sandesh was born on December 2nd, 1964 in Hettur, Sakleshpur Taluk, Hassan district. He completed his primary education in Hettur and Sakleshpur, followed by secondary education at Pre-University Government College, Sakleshpur. Sir obtained his 5-year law degree from M. Krishna College, Mysore University, and commenced his legal practice with Sri K. Anantaramaya, Senior Advocate, focusing on both civil and criminal law in Hassan. Later, he moved his practice to Bengaluru and worked in the High Court and District Judiciary. In 2002, he was directly selected as District and Sessions Judge and held various prestigious positions before being elevated as Additional Judge, High Court of Karnataka. On 3rd November 2018 and eventually becoming a permanent judge on 26 February 2020. It's an honor to have you here, sir. Over to you.
Good evening to everyone. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and also the budding advocates, faculty members and staff of this institution. First, I would like to salute the founders of this institution. This institution was founded in the year 1963-64. What I learned from the details given to me. I was not born at that time. Though my date of birth is mentioned as 2/12/1964, actually my date of birth is 11/2/1967. 2 years, 2 months, 9 days. Because of my parents are illiterates. That is the main reason that date of birth was wrongly entered 2 years, 2 months, 9 days. I am not having any grievance on that. I am happy with all what I got. Why I saluted the founders of this institution is, this institution produced legal legends in the field of law. That's why my first salute to the founders of this institution. Unless they founded this institution, lot of people have lost their opportunity. Apart from that, though I visited first time to this institution, I heard about this institution. The founders gave an opportunity for even faculty members and students who hails from different parts to learn etiquettes in the institution. That's why it is our all responsibility to salute them. Now I am coming to the today's function. And firstly, I would like to congratulate Moot subject. You all know that this is a new dimension, new subject. Law is not evolved more. And even you all know matter is pending before the Supreme Court, and probably matter will be listed tomorrow for consideration of the subjects, and Apex Court formulated the points for consideration. And budding lawyers also made their efforts by spending their time with the new subject. In finals also they presented with earlier judgments from 2006 onwards in respect of this subject. I don't know how many of them budding lawyers have joined law as a choice or a chance. I don't know how many have selected this course as a choice. Please raise your hands. Almost by choice, not by chance. Chance is very less. Even if anyone joined as a chance, I request all of you to make it a choice. Nothing to rethink joining about the law. Though I born in a small village, hails from Western Ghat, I lost my father at the age of 8. I pursued my education in Kannada medium up to 2nd PUC, no lecture for English up to 2nd PUC. I learned English, noun, pronoun, adverb, adjective, proverb, everything in law college, including idioms also. But when I was in 2nd PUC, when after the first PUC, this 5-year course was introduced in the year 1984, like engineering course as well as MBBS course, no course for 5-year course for the law students. Only after the graduation 3 years course was there. And that day itself I made it clear to join law. It is my choice to become an advocate. Mine is third batch, five-year course, third batch in the 86, 87. I passed out in 84, 85 SSLC. After PUC, I joined law in 86, 87. Mine is third batch of 5-year course LLB. Why I am telling all this? You are having a better opportunity now. Having good education system also present day. You have to receive the life and you are the architectures of your life. Whenever we get an opportunity, you have to grab the opportunity. What I did also. When I joined my senior office, my senior K. Anantharamaiah in the year 1992, first day he told me, go with Saraswati. Where Saraswati will be there, Lakshmi will be there. That I adopted in my life. That's why I am here before you. I followed what my senior told me in the year 1992 when I joined my senior office. Apart from that, I am very fond of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda said 5 Pancha Mantras. First one is discipline. Second one is hard work. Third one is time sense. That's why I came here. Though I was invited to 2 o'clock, I was here by 1:40. And also self-confidence. Each one should have the self-confidence. Apart from that, the last one is courage. In Kannada, Shistu, Sama, Samaya Prajne, Atmavishwasa and Nirbhayate. And you are all going to become advocates also. Some of them may join corporate sector also. I don't know how many of them are interested in joining the litigation side. But I will tell you, you prefer the litigation side. You may go to corporation side. You may get good salary in the beginning. But if you join the litigation side, first 5 years, you won't get any money. For first 5 years, no money, no only work. After 5 years only, you are going to get money. But if you want name and fame and to serve the people, what I suggest, you come for litigation side instead of joining corporate sector. You may get lump sum salary. You may get good salary also. You can lead a life. But that is not enough. You should work with commitment. Then only you are going to excel in your life. How to excel? Only 2 factors to be considered. That is, first one is hard work. Another one is with commitment. Whatever you want to do, you do work. Automatically you are going to excel in your life and going to achieve. You adopt Pancha Mantras, what Swami Vivekananda said. His thoughts are eternal. If anyone fails to adopt this Pancha Mantras, you are not going to make successful life. Then what is success? We all claim success. What is the element of success? Only 2 things. First one is happiness. A man will become successful man only if he get happiness only. Where you get happiness? You get happiness only when you do the work with a commitment to the society. Then only you will get the happiness. What is the next second element of successful man? That is nothing but peaceful life, satisfaction, contentment in the life. If it is adapted in the life. Only make a person a successful person if he is happy in his life, and if he get satisfaction in his life, then only he will become successful. That's why budding advocates are here. You take a decision whether you are going to join corporate sector or litigation side. It may take time in litigation side. Maybe you won't get money beginning, but after 5 years, when you do hard work, automatically money will flow along with the work. You take a decision. Now we are going to, some of them are going to become advocate also. That's why I impress upon you in respect of the advocacy. What is advocacy? There are 7 lines of advocacy. First one is honesty. Honesty, not only an advocate should develop in his life. Each and every individual work with honesty, then he will become successful man. It is also the first lamp of advocacy of advocate, honesty. Honesty to the core. When the client approaches an advocate, present the case before the court, he must be honest to the core what he has received the fee and present the case. That's why this profession is called as noble profession, because you are fighting for cause of justice of others. That's why this profession is called as noble profession. First one. Second one is courage. I said courage. When you are going to get courage. If you are honest, only then you are going to get courage in presenting the case. Need not necessary to go anywhere, any judge's chamber or any office also, but only present your case and fight for the cause of justice. Second aspect is with regard to the courage is concerned. Then third one is industrious, to enrich your knowledge. Then only you are able to present the case effectively before the court. Fourth one, what is the fourth lamp of advocacy? That is wit. How you present the case. Fifth one is eloquence. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಕಚಕ್ಯತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. How you are going to present. Now you have presented the case. While presenting your subject, then judgment. You have to take a decision. When a client comes to you, you can take a decision. What will be the result? You tell your client that this would be the result, but I will make my all efforts. Whatever the fee you paid, that you are going to give returns to the same. Don't worry about the result or decision of the court, but you have to fight for cause of justice of your client when client approaches you. The last one, seventh one is fellowship. First you learn how to behave with seniors first. Nowadays it is lacking, and youngsters are not developing the culture, work culture. Unless you treat your seniors and other fellow beings with humility, you are not going to achieve anything. These are the 7 lamps of advocacy to become a good advocate. Now recent one is, one more it is added, tact. Tact. When you present the case before the court, when the judge comes to know about what you are presenting the case, what is lingering in the mind of the court, first you have to study. If any court questions are asked, don't be disheartened. Try to convince the judge. Something will be lingering in the mind of the judge. Then you receive it in a sportive and try to convince the court. This is the tact, new lamp of advocacy. These are all the tips I have given to young advocates, budding advocates. You are also joining shortly. And also you are an agent of justice. That you have to be in your mind that you are going to present the case on behalf of your client for the cause of justice. You are an agent of justice, equal to a judge. That's why it is said, advocate is a minister, equal to a judge. You are the part of dispensation of justice. That you have to adapt in your life, enrich your knowledge. The very purpose of conducting the moot court also to make the young budding advocates to learn effective communication, that conducting of the moot court help the young advocates and budding advocates how to present the case. That is improvement of communicative skill. And also the other aspect is research. While making research also you are going to enrich your knowledge. It is also an important factor that knowledge is power. Take you to great height. If you learn the things by making research, you are going to enrich your knowledge. These are all the tips given to the budding advocates, and don't be disheartened if you successful in this moot court or not. That is immaterial. Your participation is very important. You are going to become successful man in the society once you work with commitment. With this I conclude, and for giving an opportunity to share my experience with this audience, and having given an opportunity to judge the final and also part of this validatory function. Once again I thank the organizers for having given this opportunity. With this I conclude. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
A Sanskrit verse goes like, Nahi jnanena sadrisham bhavati. Eleanor Roosevelt says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Yes, sir, B.M.S will continue to produce legal legends in the days to come as well. Thank you so much for your words of experience. May I kindly request Ms. Priya Narayan to kindly introduce our guest of honor, Professor M.K. Ramesh sir, to all of us. Over to Priya.
Professor M.K. Ramesh holds an impressive academic background with a Doctor of Philosophy in Law, Master of Law, and Bachelor of Science from the University of Mysore. He has been a professor at the National Law School of India University since June 1992 and briefly served as the University Vice Chancellor. With over 40 years of teaching experience and a previous role as a commercial tax officer in the government of Karnataka, his expertise lies in the international law, human rights law, environment law, and natural resource management law. Sir's contribution extends beyond teaching, as he founded 3 prestigious centers of excellence at NLSIU and held significant positions. His dedication to environmental law, legal education, and sustainable development has made a substantial impact both in India and abroad. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to you all. Honorable Justice Sandesh, very senior advocate Mr. Vishwanath, Shri Siddhalingappaji, Brajesh, the principal of this institution, Professor Anita, Sanjeev, Gayatri, other colleagues who have been part of organizing this program, and the real actors in this entire exercise, the students. mooting activity is a celebration. And I don't know how many of you have realized it, maybe you will realize it later. After having successfully argued out these 2 days, battled it out amongst 32 teams, wherein a little bit of training in skill building to become the practitioners of law. You had a great blessing in the form of His Lordship, Justice Sandesh. He gave you the primer for law practice. A great education. I think for me, having been part of this final round, it has been very educational. I am a teacher, and you will have many more such ideas to come as to how to really learn the skills of law practice from another very senior advocate, Mr. Vishwanath. The quintessential element of what has been conveyed and what I am quite sure Mr. Vishwanath from his experience is going to tell you, that when you get into this profession, you should be a brave heart. And success is yours. Like what happened in the mooting competition, although you participated in this as a competitor, each stage was a learning experience. And there cannot be a better arena than a mooting activity, wherein you will really get into a situation in which you have to think on your feet and not just depend on a prepared script. Not that the script will not help you, but much more than that, you need to have the presence of is a test by itself. One is you are being tested as to how much you are convinced about what you have written and what you are trying to convey. And unless you are not convinced, you will not be able to convince the one who is going to listen to you and pass judgment. And let me tell you one thing, that this is one amazing profession in which you can do something which no other profession would dare do. You'll be interpreting the law. And what is interpretation? Well, it is not just allowing your imagination to run riot, but it is actually to think out of the box. It has a grammar of its own, which is essentially rooted in sound reason. There is logic. There's a lot of critical evaluation, and of course deep analysis of not just the law on paper, but also the societal realities, and you are trying to relate the two together, which nobody else can do. The lawmaker will not do it, the law enforcer will not do. It's only the practitioner of law and the judges, with their training, with their experience and learning, would be able to bring in that kind of a magical situation of testing, checking, inquiring, verifying, and perhaps even reforming for a better future for the entire humanity as a tool for justice. So, I do consider, and I'm quite sure that you, each one of you, with your participation in this event, would have really had the opportunity and will continue to have it all throughout your student career and when you get into practice. And it is not just law practice alone. Even when you become a teacher like me or a researcher, this will keep you in good stead. Rational mind, analytical mind, with your heart in the right place, because your goal is justice. And if you have that kind of preparation, both inside and outside the class, you have transformed yourself and you become the agent of change in the society, be able to respond to any adverse situation as in the course of the argumentation that you had. We were trying your patience, we were trying to divert your attention, we were also trying to steer you back into what you were trying to put together. Well, it's a real test and you should stand the test. That's why the primer that was given to you by Justice Sandesh, it should keep you in good stead. Those 7+1 lamps of advocacy, they're really enlightening. While it enlightens you, you would be the torchbearer. And that's a very noble profession. As you get into it, and welcome to this profession through this competition. And certainly, there will be a lot of trials of this kind and much more difficult ones than what you had in these 2 days, in the days to come. But experiences of this kind and in future, it should steel you as to become that tool, that agency of transforming society for a just and iniquitous society. You become the very catalyst of that. And in that endeavor, let me wish you all the best. All of you have done extremely well. In fact, the consensus that we had in the finals, and I'm quite sure Mr. Vishwanath also would be reflecting on this, has been that the performance was of very high standard. And it was educational for us as well. Many of the things we learned in the course of your arguments. Don't think that just because we posed questions to you that we knew everything. It is just that we were just trying to see as to how convinced that you are about what you are putting across. And so, after this competition, and thanks to Brajesh for having come up with such a very tricky proposition, and when you get into an uncharted area of this kind of an area which is less traversed of the subject of the kind that you have before you, there's a lot of scope for developing a new jurisprudence. And you had this opportunity. Not many would get that kind of an opportunity, and many more will come your way and rise to the occasion. All the best to you.
ಹೊಸ ಚಿಗುರು ಹಳೆ ಬೇರು ಕೂಡಿರಲು ಮರಸೊಬಗು, ಹೊಸ ಯುಕ್ತಿ ಹಳೆ ತತ್ವ ದೊಡಗೂಡೆ ಧರ್ಮ, ಋಷಿ ವಾಕ್ಯದೊಡನೆ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಕಲೆ ಮೇಳವಿಸೆ, ಜಸವು ಜನಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ, ಜಸವು ಜನಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for reiterating on the lawyer who can't see beyond the case is handicapped. Thanks once again. May I kindly request Mr. Vishwajit K to read out the profile of Sri G.L. Vishwanath, sir. Over to you, Vishwajit.
Government will alone never be able to do it. It is only the people themselves who must utilize law for the purpose of bringing justice at the doorstep of the large mass of the people of the country, states Justice B.M. Bhagavati, the former CG of India. Mr. G.L. Vishwanath is a distinguished senior advocate based in Karnataka, and he has built an illustrious career spanning more than 3 decades in legal profession. Sir has graduated at the top of his class from Sri Jagadguru Renukacharya Law College, where he was awarded 5 gold medals. Sir began his practice in 1984. His practice practice has been marked by a diverse range of cases with a particular emphasis on civil and appellate matters. His legal expertise spans several areas of practice, ranging from constitutional law, civil litigation, family law, intellectual property, and arbitration. In 2021, he was designated as a senior counsel by the Karnataka High Court. In addition to his practice, Sir is a mentor to many young lawyers, encouraging them to approach the profession with curiosity, diligence, and integrity. When I gone through the Sir's profile, one important factor which I came across was, despite being senior advocate, he continues to engage in cross-examination before trial courts, valuing the comprehensive understanding it offers to become a well-rounded lawyer. We are privileged to have you with us, sir. Both of you, sir.
Respected Honorable Justice H.P. Sandesh, the chief guest of today's function, the other guests of honors and dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Anita D'Souza, the principal of this illustrious institution, Sahana Florence, faculty coordinator, the faculty of B.M.S. Law College who are present here today, budding lawyers, dear students, and Moot participants eagerly waiting for the results, who have to go through this rigmarole to suffer a last speaker to find out what the eventual prize is going to be, who is going to lift the trophy. I have the unfortunate task of standing between you and the announcement of the winners. But a message I do have. Dear ladies and gentlemen, and other persons who are visiting today, Honorable Justice Sandesh is one of the finest judges of our High Court, and he spoke from the heart. Can you imagine a person who started studying English at pre-university level to rise to be a High Court judge, the highest in the state? And the way he spoke today is the way he conducts his court. Simple, down to earth, and only focus being on justice. It is an eye-opener for me, though I have been in the profession for more than almost 40 years. I didn't know about Justice Sandesh's background till now. And it's great credit to his hard work, his integrity, his industriousness, and all the mantras that he has prescribed, that he is where he is today. Coming to the Moot, I have 4 words to say. Tremendous, terrific, talented, top-notch. Despite the difficulty in the topic that was placed by Brijesh, as judges in general and myself in particular, we were very impressed with the quality of the speeches that were made, which made the task of judging the winner extremely difficult and challenging. I am amazed at the amount of quality of work and the investment of time that the teams have done, and the professionalism of their approach and the research that has gone into presenting the papers. Unfortunately, there can be only one winner, but in our mind, all of you are winners. Taking a cue from what Professor Ramesh said, success is not final and failure is not fatal. I think success has been defined as the ability to fall 9 times but get up the 10th. I think that is what success is all about. The topic by itself was difficult, and the task of the petitioners was even more difficult. I think as in the Moot, in the process of the Moot, you have realized how to take two situations which are pretty similar and show how they can be represented and argued through very diverse views. In the profession, I came into the profession, or I joined the profession pretty much by chance. I am a first generation lawyer in the sense that neither my mother's side nor my father's side there's anybody who's been a lawyer. In fact, people used to not sleep with their head facing the court because they found it to be inauspicious. This is how I wedded into a family. My wife is a lawyer also, and we were classmates in law school. So you can see. She's a third generation lawyer. So our whole approach to law is quite different. All my legal knowledge are based on what I have read and what I have perceived. She is an intuitive and instinctive lawyer, which is very different. Sometimes, as my biodata was saying, I continue to go to the trial court a lot because I enjoy the work in the trial court. I do cross-examination, I do evidence, I do arguments also before the trial court. In fact, initially I used to say that unlike the High Court where they don't listen to you, at least in the trial court they listen to you. But they are obliged to listen to you because their orders are subject to appeal in the High Court. But after I become a designated counsel, it's different. But I still enjoy the work in the trial court and it's bread and butter for me. So if I have cross-examined a witness and come back, my wife will go through the evidence and then she will ask me, "Illi on the admission sikkittala, why did you ask that question again?" So this is the way that she is very intuitive, very instinctive. And she'll say, next time when you're cross-examining the witness, you don't ask that question again, you've already got an admission. The work in the trial court as a lawyer is very, very satisfying. Justice Sandesh was saying that initially you have a choice between joining the profession in terms of litigation or joining corporate. I did both. I joined the profession, I practiced for a few years, and then, like many of you would probably consider at some stage of your life, I thought the grass was greener on the other side. So I left the profession and I joined ITC in Calcutta. I gave up everything here and I went off to Calcutta. Fortunately for me, the legal department in Calcutta works like a solicitor's firm, in the sense that they don't run for every show cause notice that is issued to any lawyer. Everything is drafted in-house. So I learnt a lot of law and a lot of techniques when I was in the profession, when I was in service in ITC. Most important thing I learnt when I was in ITC, and that is something that has held me in very good stead, is discipline, self-discipline. As a lawyer, you're not answerable to anybody. So there's a possibility and a probability that you may become complacent, unless you are inherently self-disciplined. Self-discipline is a very important thing. Nobody is watching you, but you still do what you think is right. You must know the difference between what you have to do and what is right to do. In self-discipline in the law, you learn whether it is raining, whether there is sunshine, whether you've slept late, whether you've partied. 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to be in the office. That is self-discipline. When somebody is paying you, you do it. But if you're on your own, there's a temptation to ease it out, to become lazy, to become complacent. So ITC taught me that self-discipline is very important. I also practiced on many fields of law in ITC, or was exposed to it, which I would not normally have practiced on as an individual practicing in Bangalore. One of the highlights of my stay in ITC was the time that I met the senior counsel, Nani Palkiwala. So ITC had some opinion to be obtained from Mr. Palkiwala. So I had gone to Bombay and I met him there. So it has its own charm. If you get into that for a long period of time, then coming back to the profession and getting into this rigmarole of uncertainty and other things that come in becomes difficult. So you must know when to balance it. As Justice Sandesh said, professional practice in litigation is very satisfying. It has a long foundation, many years of hard work, but once you build that edifice, then you develop on that, and then, of course, the sky is the limit. They say old lawyers never die, they only lose appeal. So, I mean, I notice, I was asking your principal, and I find that the ratio of your students, and now I see staff also, highly skewed in terms of gender equality. And she said, no, it's 59-41. But it looks like there are no more women in this, and that's very satisfying, I must say, for whatever reason, that more women seem to be employed or rather have come for the function, and also the participants that are there. I will just, I'm extremely thankful for the institution in general, and Dr. Anita D'Souza and Sahana Florence in particular, for having thought me eligible to be a part of this function. And I'm grateful for having given me an opportunity to participate and to be a part of this function. I will just, close my remarks with just one very beautiful, saying that I keep remembering. It says, God grant me the serenity. It's called the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And wisdom to know the difference. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Those words were tremendous, terrific, and top-notch. Thanks again. May I kindly request Ms. Sheetal to read out the profile of Sri Siddhalingappa Pujari. Over to Sheetal.
Mr. Siddhalingappa P. Pujari's dynamic career as an administrator in the government of Karnataka, where he has over 20 years of working experience, especially in the field of general administration, industry, investors, facilitations, industrial cluster development, IPRS facilitations, promotion of industries, organizing roadshows both in India and other countries across the globe, 360 media solutions, branding and event management. Sir is currently leading a government enterprise, Karnataka State Marketing Communication and Advertising Limited, as a managing director. In addition, Sir is striving to bring in organizational change through capacity building training programs, technical skill upgradation, bringing in cadre and recruitment rules, introducing service rules, mentoring, motivating his colleagues are his top priorities. Sir is also a vivid cricket player who has represented Karnataka Civil Service team in All India Civil Service cricket tournament held in the year 2022 and 2023. It is a privilege to have Sir with us. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, respected dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Justice Sir, Sri Sandesh Sir, and Sri Vishwanath Sir, Sri Ramesh Sir, Madam Principal Madam Brijesh, and other professors and staff of this college, institute, and dear students. It's a pride and privilege for me to be here today with such a learned and eminent personalities on the dais. When I came to know about this initiative, I felt very happy. Instantaneously, I agreed to be part of this initiative. I remembered my college days when we had this kind of competitions, presenting our projects, presenting the various other aspects in a competition mode, which helped us eventually to come up in our life. I'll just take 2 minutes. Only it is by commitment, hard work, keeping your motivation level high, you can achieve anything. Sandesh sir told that one important thing, that is culture. That is respecting others, your colleagues and your seniors is most important. In your society also, in elders, you have to respect elders. Your parents also important. Along with your profession, you should think of your relationship with your community. This previous day I was reading achievement, there's happiness in life. How to get happiness in our life? One, that's Japanese culture. Longevity is highest in Japan, Okinawa Island. Their culture is networking with their community is important thing. Networking and helping each other, even lending each other, and dieting, exercises, all those are very important in our life. Those things also we should inculcate in our daily life. You are very important. You are a student of law, you are going to become voices of our common people, citizens. You will fight for their cause. People will be in difficulties, in different situations. You will have to be a voice of them and bring them to justice. As sir told, you are the part of justice, dispensable, justice dispensable. So your role is very important. You have to play an important role. I heard earlier Rex Lex. Earlier it was Rex Lex. Now it is Lex Lex. Yes, no? Rex Lex means king is the law. Now law is the king. So that's the beauty of this democracy and Constitution of India that we have got with us. We see the preamble. Preamble gives you many things. That's important things. Everything derives from the preamble. The authority from where you derive your powers, authorities. Various other aspects you derive from the preamble. And the way you are arguing today in a Moot court, I felt very happy. You people are at the highest standards. We must appreciate this college, that efforts they are putting in you. That is why you are here. And getting into this college is a dream for many people. It's not easy to get an admission in this kind of colleges. So when you are arguing and interpreting the situations, Article 21, you are referring to the Article 21. Article 21 is the one article which has the highest interpretations during the course of constitutional debates. We have read that Gopalan case, Maneka Gandhi case in 1978, rule of law, from rule of law to the procedure established by law, all those things. So all these things, why all these things come? How these come? These have come. It is only because of your knowledge, analytical ability, thinking, and the content that you have. So that you must inculcate all these things in your life. Definitely you will be successful in your life. Swami Vivekananda had told that you should stop not till you reach your goal. With this, I conclude my speech and I wish you all the best in my life. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Well, we awoke, we arose, what next? Plan, persevere and perpetuate and stop not till the goal is reached. Thank you so much, sir. May I kindly request Ms. Sahana Chakraborty to read out the profile of Shri Brijesh Singh. Over to Sahana.
Sri Brijesh M. Singh holds a bachelor and master's degree in law from Bangalore University. Sir was awarded with a rank in the university. Sir enrolled with the Bar Council of Karnataka and has been serving in the bar since 2008. Sir is an empaneled arbitrator and mediator. Sir's area of practice includes civil and commercial law, corporate and intellectual property law, aviation and banking law. Sir has been a wit quizzer, debater and mooter. It is our honor to have you with us, sir. Over to you.
Thank you. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, respected faculty members, and my dear friends. I'm conscious of the fact that, just like Vishwanath sir said, I'm probably the last person standing between the participants and the prizes. And I'll probably not take too much of your time because I'm also conscious of the fact that the participants who are present here, you have dedicated the past few weeks of your time on the problem that I had set for you. I had a very simple brief when the organizers approached me for drafting the problem. The problem should be, firstly, complicated. Should be something very contemporary and something that should be invigorating, something that should be intellectually stimulating. And from what I've understood, I'm thankful to all the participants here that you have wholeheartedly embraced the problem that I set, allowed it to occupy some corner of your mind. I don't know whether it was some pleasant corner of your mind or whether it haunted some part of your mind, but still, I'm glad that the problem allowed all of you to explore areas which you may or may not have explored while you'd have practiced, while you'd start practicing. Like Justice pointed out, Justice Anish pointed out, some of you may come into the profession, some of you might join the corporate sectors as in-house counsels, or you may get into academic systems. But whatever it is, moot courts are an opportunity for all of us to explore those areas which we may not be able to explore in our daily grind of practice. They say that words can act as magic. Why is that so? Because just like we've read that wizards and witches can work their magic with the spells that they use. Spells are nothing but words. Just like that, as advocates, what we do is nothing less than magic. What we speak or what we write on behalf of those that we represent conducts the lives of those people and many other people, and it might impact them in a very serious way. If you enjoyed working on this problem, if you have enjoyed participating in this moot court, regardless of what is the result of it, what is the outcome of it, whether you've lost in this particular competition or you've won it, you've already stepped into what you could term as perhaps the threshold of the profession itself. The profession will probably find all of you, if you choose to be there, grappling with such questions, or maybe even more complicated questions, every single day of your life. It is not possible that every single day of your life you are going to find the same kind of problem, the same kind of questions that arise out of the problem, the same set of skills that you need, the same set of knowledge that you need to use. We are in a profession where every single day is a learning experience. We need to update our knowledge every single day. We need to build new skills every single day. And there is no other profession which will allow this kind of an intellectual growth as such. So I wish all the participants the very best of luck in your days in a profession, and I'm sure you're all winners having decided to take part in this competition. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Napoleon Hill says, cherish your visions and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Thank you so much, sir. Before we announce the results, may I kindly request anyone from the participants to share their experience regarding the competition? Anyone from the audience? The more delay you make, the more delay will be the announcement of results. Yes, please.
Respected dignitaries and all my friends of this legal fraternity. So I am a student of law from Law College in Chennai, and this was my some amount, like I have done few moots, and this moot I have learned so many things right from the judges and from the opponents. And we were the semi-finalists, but we could not go to the finals, but we had a wonderful learning experience, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. May I kindly request Dr. Anita F. D'Souza, Principal of B.M.S College of Law, to kindly announce the results of this National Moot Court competition. Butterflies in stomach, congratulations and best wishes to all of you.
Good evening to one and all present here. Here comes the most awaited moment. Are you all excited? Yes. Excited to know the results? Thank you. I begin by acknowledging and recognizing the efforts of all the judges, staff, student coordinators, volunteers in making this event a great success. May I now request the following student coordinators of the Moot Society to come up and receive a token of appreciation from Professor Dr. M.K. Ramesh. Sukesh Kulkarni, Jagdish R, Namita R. Ramesh, Bhasha Maharishi, Vagmi R. Yajurvedi, Jai Chandra. All other student coordinators and volunteers will be awarded the certificates at a later date. Kindly excuse us as we are running short of time now. May I now request the participating teams to kindly come up and receive the participation certificate and mementos from guest of honor, Sri Siddhalingappa Pujari. First, 801, Chennai Dr. Ambedkar Government Law College. 802, Vivekananda College of Law. 803, Shri Jagadguru Renukacharya College of Law. 804, KLE Society's Guru Siddhappa Kottambari Law College, Hupalli. 805, Shastra deemed to be university. 806, UPES, Dehradun. 807, PES University. 808, Tamil Nadu, Dr. Ambedkar Law University, School of Excellence in Law. 809, Karnataka State Law University's Law School. 810, Bangalore Institute of Legal Studies. 'So thank you, sir. May I now request Brijesh Singh to kindly felicitate the students. 811, RV Institute of Legal Studies. 16, CBR National College of Law, Shivamogga. 812, School of Legal Studies, QSAT. 813, Savita School of Law, Savita University. 814, M.S. Ramaiah College of Law. 815, KLE Society's Law College. 816, Christ Academy Institute of Law. 817, Presidency University. 818, Central Law College, Salem. 819, BIT AP University. Thank you. I request Shri Sanjeeva, Director Finance, to kindly felicitate the students. (820) Maharashtra National Law University. (821) Government Law College, TBM. (822) Mahindra University. (823) Christu Jayanti College of Law. (824) Government Law College, Kozhikode. (825) Bishop Cotton's Women's Christian Law College. (826) SDM Law College. Request all the students and participants to remain silent, please. (827) Maharashtra National Law University, Mumbai. (828) Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur. (829) Advocate Bala Saheb Apte College of Law, Mumbai. (830) Vaikunta Baliga College of Law, Udupi. (831) Government Law College, Ernakulam. big thank you to all the participants for honoring us with your participation. I'm sure all of you agree with me that success is a consequence of sustained hard work and determined efforts. Let me once again congratulate all the participants for their active participation in this competition. I hope that all of you are intellectually benefited by participating in this competition. Wishing each and every one of you all the very best, I proceed to announce the awards. The Best Written Submission Award, consisting of cash award of 5,000 rupees, sponsored by Indian Bank along with trophy and certificate, goes to team code NMC 817, consisting of Ms. Ananya K, Tanya Kumar, and Joshisha Jones. Congratulations. They are from School of Law, Presidency University. Somebody has to felicitate. Okay, okay. I request Vishwanath sir to kindly felicitate them. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. The Best Researcher Award, consisting of cash award of 5,000 rupees, sponsored by Indian Bank once again, along with trophy and certificate, goes to team code NMC 804. Mr. Manikanta Allur, KLE Society, Guru Siddhappa, Kotambari Law College, Hubballi. Congratulations, Manikanta. I'm glad to inform you all that the Best Orator, Male and Female award is sponsored by our very own student, Vagni Yajurvedi, consisting of cash award of 5,000 rupees each. And this goes to Team Shanmuga Priya, team code NMC 818 from Central Law College, Salem. Vagni, you can also come on stage, please. Best Orator Male Award goes to Hari Shankar M, team code NMC 831, Government Law College, Ernakulam. Thank you, Vagni, for the award. So thanks to everybody, we are done with the award ceremony. Bye-bye. Some more awards are there, is it? Is it there? Huh? What is left? Okay, curious to know who are the winners and runners, right? Yes. The runners-up award, consisting of cash award of 30,000, is sponsored by Sri Siddhalingappa B. Pujari, Managing Director, Karnataka State Marketing, Communication and Advertising Limited, Government of Karnataka, along with a trophy and certificate. And in addition to that, subscription to EBC Learning worth rupees 14,500 each for 1 year, with a total worth of 43,500 rupees for 3 of. Congratulations to team code NMC. Any guesses? No? No? 8? 825? They will start, you know, okay? 816. Congratulations to you. Miss Atreyi Shukla, Miss Arya Srivatsava, Miss Dibayansh Bagaria from Christ Academy Institute of Law. Congratulations to you. I request the Chief Guest of the program, Honorable Mr. Justice Sandesh Sir, to kindly felicitate the runners-up. One minute. So let them stay there So you all can stay there on this. So I don't have to announce the winners, I think. Winners can please come up on the stage. Each score, NNC 825, Miss Gungum Aishwarya, Advik Nana, Ayushi Jovita from Bishop Cotton Women's Christian Law College. They carry an award of, cash award of 35,000 constituted by the B.M.S College of Law along with a trophy and certificate. Subscription to SEC online web edition worth 27,000 each for 1 year with a total worth of 81,000 rupees. May today's success be the beginning of tomorrow's achievements. God bless. Thank you.
Varshita.
Can we have a big round of applause, please? Hearty congratulations to the winners and runners and recipients of various awards, and best wishes to all the participants as well. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries for giving away the prizes, and Dr. Anita F. D'Souza, Principal B.M.S College of Law, for announcing the prizes. Thank you one and all. May I kindly request Srimati Rani Alniada, the Faculty Coordinator, to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, madam.
Ellavarkku namaskara. Good evening, everyone. B.M.S College of Law takes privilege in hosting the B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 8th National Moot Court Competition. The preparation for this event has been begun before 6 months, and we hope we have delivered at the event up to the mark. We place our humble reverence to the founder, late Sri B.M. Sreenivasaiah and late Sri B.S. Narayana. Much gratitude to our donor trustee, Dr. Ragini Narayan. Many thanks to Dr. Dayananda Pai, Life Trustee B.M.SET. Gratitude to Sri Ravi Venkatesham. Many thanks to officials of the trust, Sri Sanjeeva, Director. Gratitude to Sri Aviram Sharma, Finance Chairman, Chairman B.M.S College of Law, Command R.A. Raghavan, Director, Admins Foundation, B.M.S Education Trust. We extend our sincere gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice S.P. Sandesh, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, for having accepted our invitation to judge the final rounds. Thanks to Professor M.K. Ramit sir here to welcome us for being the pillars of strength in all our endeavors. Many thanks to Sri G.L. Vishwanath sir, Advocate Sri Sitalingappa Pujari and Sri Bridget Singh for having graced the occasion as guest of honors. Thanks to our sponsors, Karnataka State Marketing, Communication and Advertising Limited, Indian Bank, Sri Vakmi Yajurvedi, our knowledge partners, SCC Online and EBC. We have generous sponsors who have generously sponsored our events. Thanks to all the judges of the preliminary, the quarter-final and the semi-finals round. Many thanks to our principal for being instrumental in rowing us to the successful endeavors. Compliments to my co-faculty coordinator, Ms. Sahana Florence, who have tirelessly worked for the event. Thanks to my student coordinators who have committed in delivering it. I have stood with you, I have seen you deliver. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to you, students coordinators who have stood with us on all this thick and thin. Thank you personally, thank you from the institution, thank you from my side. And also a special thanks to all coordinators from stage committees, hospitality, accommodations, registration, court hall management, judge committee, certificate present media, etc. Many thanks to all other volunteers who has done their great effort. Thanks to all the participants for taking time in their valuable time and investing with this program and being with us for the last 3 days. I hope you have enjoyed our hospitality and this clash between our minds. We hope the journey of you have journey so far will incite you to prosper in future endeavors. We hope to see you again in the B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 9th National Moot Court Competition. Thank you all. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Ma. Thanks to you too. Great things come to an end with a hope to start greater things again. On that note, we will come back stronger next year with B.M. Sreenivasaiah Memorial 9th National Moot Court Competition. See you until then. Signing off your MC for the evening, Spurti Muralidhar. Namaste everyone.